Hey, Shalom, this is the brother Karab, GMS Miami. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And greetings and blessings to all you sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that push the unadulterated truth of the Bible and risk your lives to do so. Okay? And it's going to be a quick lesson alluding to Mark, the 7th chapter, Since the Spirit's been heavy on destroying Christianity lately, man, this is one of the scriptures that they like to tend to go to be lawless beasts, lawless animals, so to speak. Okay, but before I get into that, I looked up the phrase "is pork poisonous," man. Okay, and it says pigs and swine are so poisonous that you can hardly kill them with strychnine or other poisons. Swine and pigs have over a dozen parasites within them. Example, tapeworms, flukes, worms, and trichinae. There is no safe temperature at which pork can be cooked to ensure that they will be killed. Okay? So, they're just showing you how serious it is and how detrimental pork is, man. And you don't have to Google that to find that out. You can, ask a doctor, man. Okay? Just look at the animal itself, man. Okay? It's just people, our people been programmed to go against the Most High. And, when you try to wake them up to the actual, the factuality of the scriptures and the reality of the scriptures, they buck up. Why? Because, hey, they stiff-hearted, man. And they're wicked. That's what it boils down to. Our people are wicked, man. Here it is, it's saying this pork is so poisonous you can't even kill it with poisons, and that there's no safe temperature that you can cook it at. And our people still desire to eat it. And not only that, all the other abominations that the Most High told us not to eat. Okay? And then use scripture to try to back it up. Okay? That is extremely wicked, man. Okay? So let's get some scripture on that. And this is one of the scriptures they love to go to. This is Mark 7. And I'll start at let's see. Let's start at 1. Okay, it says, Then came together unto the Pharisees and certain of the scribes which came from Jerusalem. And when they saw some of the disciples eat bread with defiled, that is to say, with unwashen hands, they found fault. Okay, so this tells you, this is the thesis. This is what this chapter is about. This is the opening statement, that the disciples ate with unwashen hands. Okay, verse 3: For the Pharisees and all the Jews, except they wash their hands off, eat not, holding the tradition of the elders. Okay, you see, it says they eat not, except they wash their hands oft. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Them not washing their hands, or the Pharisees washing their hands after the tradition of the elders before they eat. Okay, so let's jump down. Verse 6. Speaking of Yahushua, he said, He answered and said unto them, Well hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, The people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And ye said unto them, Full well ye reject the commandment of the Most High, that ye may keep your own tradition. Okay, so let's jump down. It says, just jump down to 14. It says, And when he called all the people unto him, he said unto them, Hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. There is nothing from without a man that entereth into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile a man. If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was entered into the house from the people, the disciples asked him concerning the parable. And he said unto them, Are you so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him, because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out in the draught, purging all meats. Okay, keyword meats. Let's look up that word meats. Okay. It's broma, meaning that which is eaten, food. Okay. Now, if we go back to the law, which was always and will always be prominent, we go back to the law. It tells you what things can be eaten and what can't be eaten. So if it can't be eaten, it's not considered food. And pork is one of those things. Shrimp, lobster, crab, shellfish, okay, rabbits, and other things that the Most High wrote down, put in the scriptures that said they were abominable. So with simple rationing, you understand that those beasts or animals or insects are abominable and not considered food or meat. Okay, and we're speaking of the times when the Messiah was on the scene. People knew what were abominable and what weren't, and they knew what to eat and what not to eat. Why? Because they studied the law. Okay, that doesn't hold well so much for the people in these times. Why? Because we're living in a lawless, wicked, and adulterous generation. Okay, but they knew back then that it was unlawful. There were foods that were unlawful and were not considered food. Okay, it's plain, man. Okay, let me go to Matthew's 15 just to validate their point. Okay, it says let's see, Matthew 15:11. It says, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man." Okay, and basically what Yahushua is saying is, it's not what a man eats that's considered food, or him not washing his hand before he eats. That doesn't defile him. Why? Because your body has ways to break down, uncleanness, as far as bacteria, dirt, or germs, things of that nature. Okay. So basically he's saying that doesn't defile you. It's what comes out of your mouth that defiles you. Like when these wicked Christians say that it's okay to eat pork, it's okay to eat anything, the Most High has cleaned it. Okay, that's what defiles you. Why? Because you're adding